everyone, my name is Tasya Safira Muslikhah. I am one of the students from Sultan Agung Islamic University in the major of Language and Communication Science, English Education Study Program. And my student number is 318-019-00044. And the reason or the purpose I made this video is to accomplish a task for my midterm examination in the subject of Islamic Studies 3. Okay, let's start with the number 1. Mention and explain the aims of Islamic education. From what I have studied before, there are 3 aims of education based on scholar. The first is Imam Al-Ghazali, Ibn Khaldun, and Ibn Sina. But I prefer to agree more with Imam Al-Ghazali. I prefer choosing Imam Al-Ghazali because the ultimate aim of education was the development of characters, including the promotion of moral and ethical qualities such as obedience, humanity, and simplicity, and the good attitudes such as complete surrender to the will of God, reliance on God, and thankfulness to Him alone. Education should make people aware of the law in Islam from the studies of Quran and Hadith. He also believed that education will guide humans to the obedience by the teaching of religion and will end with the happiness in the life of hereafter. And the worldly goals is to reach the wealth, social power, and the love of knowledge. Okay, let's go on to the second question. Mention and explain some differences between Islamic education and scholar education. Okay, the first one, Islamic education cannot separate science and education with religions. They cannot be separated. But different from scholar education, in scholar education, they don't include religion in their education because religion is a private matter that cannot enter a public space. And scholar education is understood as an ideology and the way of life that is separate between worldly matters and religion matters. Unlike Islamic education, they count on 2 things, which is Quran and Hadith. Okay, let's go on to number 3. The question, how can you know Allah spoke? Of course, from Quran, that is really clear. And Allah has spoken in Quran, and we have to believe in Quran, of course. As a Muslim, that is our duty. And there is one phrase that is related to what we discuss here, but of course, there are so many, but I will give an example of one. And the phrase of Quran is from An-Nisa, ayah 164. It says, وَكَلَّمَ اللَّهُ مُوسَى تَكْلِيمًا, and the meaning is Allah has spoken to Musa directly. That is clear. Allah has spoken, and that spoken is one of the character of Allah, kalam, or we can say in bahasa bicara. Okay, let's go to the next question, number 4. Please recite at least 2 phrases related to education together with their meanings. Okay, the first phrase I will mention from Surah Al-Mujadalah, ayat 11. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا قيل لكم تفسحوا في المجالس فافسحوا يفسح الله لكم وإذا قيل انشزوا فانشزوا يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات وَاللَّهُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ خَبِيرٌ. And the meaning is, O you who had believed, when you are told, space yourself, in establish, then make space, Allah will make space for you. And when you are told erase, then erase. Allah will erase those who believed among you and those who were given knowledge by degree. Allah is acquainted with what you do. And the second phrase is from Al-Alaq, ayah 1 until 5. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. And the meaning is, recite in the name of your Lord who created man from the sealing substance. Recite, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man that which he knew not. Okay, let's go on to the last question, which is number 5. In Surah An-Nahl ayah 75, Allah mentioned that He gave human hearing, sight, and intellect. How can we possibly use this statement to guide us in our teaching practice? Well, as we know in Surah An-Nahl ayah 75, which says like, وَاللَّهُ أَخْرَجَكُم مِّن بُطُونِ أُمَّهَاتِكُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ شَيْئًا وَجَعَلَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. Allah have given us the sight, hearing, and intellect so that we can receive knowledge. As we know from this ayah, we were born without any knowledge. Human was born without any knowledge and it is very weak. That is why Allah given us this sight, hearing, and intellect so that we can get knowledge. We can hear, we can listen to sound, and the sound will be recorded in our mind, and that from that we can get the knowledge. And from the sight we can see all the stuff here, and that is the proof of the knowledge. And when we have that knowledge, we will be grateful, we will be blessed, and we will be smart. We will be blessed to Allah of the knowledge that we get. So that is, the surah is tell us all about that. All we were given this sight, the hearing, and intellect is for us to receive knowledge. Okay, that is all my answer for my 5 questions. Thank you for watching, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.